Hello and welcome everybody to another night of ESC Rocket League. I'm your caster, Dutch Churchward, back as always. We're here for an exciting matchup tonight. It is only going to be one series tonight. I'm sorry I can't join you for longer, but it's just going to be Toledo tonight, who is at a record of 1-4, and Miami is at 2-2. We have a little bit of a hot start here, getting in exactly at 9. And the series is going to start at 9:01. So let me cut to this quick. Miami just coming off of a win from WMU on the ESC stream, and always winning. Love it. Miami, like I said, 2-2. They beat WMU with a 3-0, a nice little sweep, a nice clean sweep, and the last game was 5-1. So Miami got to be feeling hot. I just talked to the guys before I got into the room here, and all of them in very high spirits as usual. Great team. Love the chemistry. All pretty solid guys. So like I said, the roster for Miami is going to be Goen, Owen, Owam, and Risky. Great trio. We just talked about some strategy before I got into the chair here. Miami going to be looking to clean up some of their second man rotations. They have been in some difficult spots here because of that, and hopefully we can see Miami clean up. And like I said, hot start tonight. We are in the hype chamber. Shout out to Prod. Awesome graphics. Always love to see this. Getting better every year. Real professional stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get into it as the players are ready in our lobby. Let's get it done quick tonight so all of us can go home and get some rest, get some snacks, prepare for Thursday tomorrow, and then hopefully get to the weekend just fine. All right, let's get into it as we start here. Hopefully as we start here. Jeez. All right, cool. Let's go. The kickoff is going to be going the way of Miami. Going on, going to be getting a good follow and a good 50 onto Sleepy. Sleepy now going to be chasing with almost full boost. Sorry, half boost. Going to be chasing now into the corner. Oh, I'm going to be getting a nice little wall touch in the corner. Going to be following here, and I like this. Miami already with a lot of pressure. You can see they're playing fast here. Toledo, though, obviously going to be trying to counteract that. Scythe now going to be putting it to the back wall. It is off the corner and down. Owam with a nice 50. I like that. And like I said, these guys are ready to play tonight. The offensive rotations trying to get cleaned up like I talked about earlier. Going to be getting a pop to the backboard here and a good follow. It is going to be, oh yeah, I forgot about this name. I love this name, Bob the Taxpayer. What a unique name. I love that. Everyone pay your taxes. I know it's already passive. Pay your taxes regardless. Awesome name. Bob the Taxpayer going to be getting a good 50 into the corner there. It's going to be sent out for Owam to chase. It's going to be a double there by going Owen and Owam. It's going to be Owen, though, going to be trying to follow for that 50. A nice light touch there. It's going to be going into the top right. Needs to be blocked by Bob. Very formal name there. Just Bob. Nothing special. It is going to Owen now, going to be passing it back to Owam. Owam trying to get a little bit of a delay touch there. Oh, and that's just going to be one for Miami as it's a full commit by Toledo. Not expecting the absolute sauce from Owam to get some good possession there. A great, nice touch there from Owam. Gets it past Scythe, who was pushed up too far with almost no boost. And Toledo making a really early mistake of having that third man far up with no boost. That's not the kind of situation you want to be in when Miami has possession there. And not just Miami, pretty generally you don't want to be pushed up there as third man with no boost. It is going to be Sleepy sending one towards the net, and oh no, a little bit of a whiff there from, I believe it was Owam. It was Owam. A little bit of a whiff there on the save. Sleepy, though, just going to be getting it. A little bit of a delayed position there, but Owam just with a little bit of a fumble. It's all good. Hey, we go next. Game is even again. And the kickoff is going to be going the way of Miami as it goes into the left corner here. No one there to follow from, actually one there to follow there from Toledo, hiding from the camera on the sidewall. It's going to be going, Owen going for one and bumped out of the way there by Owam. Little bit of a miscommunication there on who wants to go. It's now going to be sent up into the corner. Risky going to be getting one. Actually, I couldn't tell you who got, so it's Owam that got one on a forward commit there. Scythe going to be trying to send a shot forward but not able to get anything. Sleepy now trying to put it mid. It is going to be going straight to the back wall of the Miami side. Scythe not able to get much there. And Bob in a little bit of an odd position here. Needs to get a weird touch, but can't get too much one to hand it to Miami. He does just send it back there, and Miami have possession once again. Sleepy rotating back here, and Risky now at midfield with almost no boost in a little bit of an odd position. It's all up to Owam to try and get some pressure here. It is going to be sent into the middle left field. Sleepy going to be chasing this up and putting it off the back wall as Owen's going to take some possession here. It is going to be sent into the middle with a nice little flip reset. I like that. Owam now trying to get a nice pinch, and he does. A good bump there from Saucy Scythe onto his own teammate. A missed shot from Owam, but a follow from Owen. Almost going to be in the back of the net there. Risky now going to be chasing up. Waiting on the 50 there from Saucy Scythe. There's going to be now some pressure from Toledo as they try and get a goal here. It's going to be the shot on, but a save from Owam. And Sleepy going to be taking another shot and another save by Owam. Owam, a defensive mastermind here as he's just positioning great on the back post. It is going to be sent into the corner of Miami as it's Risky. Going to be waiting here. Sleepy now onto the back wall. It's just Bob the taxpayer going to be getting the follow. And Sleepy not interested in following there. I like that play. Good little discipline so he can set up for that 50 on the wall. Ensures that it doesn't get too out of control for Toledo and that third man is ready to get the 50 there when the second man peels. Risky now going to be trying to get his own possession here. No one to follow there for Miami, so it is just a toss-up into the goal there, trying to get a pressure shot, make sure that Toledo can't get too much possession there. It is going to be Oam with the 50, going to be putting it to the sidewall here. Saucy Scythe kind of chasing a little bit, definitely not really the position you want. Risky now, gets his one there, but not a great touch. Sent off, Oam now with the responsibility of the clear. Going to be bouncing off in a super awkward bounce. For sure in comms, he just said, what is that bounce? Because that was a really awkward bounce. Not able to read the bounce off the wall there. And going, oh, and taking a heat shot there. It's going to be going into the side. Someone needs to follow for Miami. Where is that second man? Miami, I think, playing it a little bit safe. And it's Oam yet again with the missed shot high. Definitely not the most quality shots here for Miami tonight. They are coming off of a win. Not much excuse there, as it's going to be sent over and into Toledo, who's able to take a pretty free shot there. No one on Miami's defense able to do anything there, as Oam does get the touch, but it goes straight to Saucy Scythe, who is ready for that. And a near miss by Oam there, not able to get the touch. And that is going to be another goal for Toledo with 1 minute and 14 left. I can tell Miami University, they have the pressure here. Another missed shot there, but will Miami be able to... All right, it's sent into the corner. Good attempt on the double, just not able. But Miami have the pressure here, as we've seen. And it's going to be another shot by Oam, saved by Saucy Scythe, as it is just a nice little shadow follow there. And a shot by Going Owen is finally going to put at least a equalizer in there for Miami, as they struggled to get some ground there in this first game. I think they definitely have the better rotations, but they've just got caught off on some stupid mistakes, and it wasn't super, I guess, effective there for their goal line. It is now going to be sent out left, as Risky now has the responsibility of getting a touch here, at least some possession. Going to be going with the musty. I like it. I like it. No one following, so it is just a straight pass to Toledo. Oam going to be putting it off the wall here. Now it's Saucy Scythe going to be getting passed around. It's Oam with 4 boosts. Not going to be able to do much but stall here. Does bait out the bad touch there from Toledo. Going to be getting a pass and a shot there from Risky. And there's that pressure that we were expecting from Miami. Obviously, I can tell they are not the better team, but the more organized team when it comes to offense. And they have been pretty much this whole game. They just haven't been able to put it down rubber to road and get a goal. But now finally they are getting their grouping back, and hopefully will carry that this whole series, as Toledo just has some questionable offense. They are a lot of the times double triple committing, and well, I shouldn't say triple committing, they're double committing on some rotations, and it's not very effective to do so, and it's leading them to a lot of opportunities missed and not able to get a lot of pressure, because Miami has pretty good defense in keeping them off it. But their rotations just aren't super solid here, and that's leading to Miami getting free pressure, free touches, able to put it mid pretty much any time that is going to be down. And that's going to be the first game going to Miami in a very strong start. They did have to bounce off of the walls there a little bit to try and get it back, but they do get it back, and they do take that first game. Not really handedly, but they do take the first game. And that was good for Miami. I would have liked to see a little bit more coordination on offense to try and get, try and cut down on those double commits. We saw, I believe, 3 of them off of the sidewall. So Miami does have to take that second the second man, and they have to make sure that the second man isn't overcommitting and trying to go for a ball that the first man is going for. So that's something that Miami, like I said, I was talking about the pre-show here, that Miami's trying to work on. And we can see that while they cleaned it up against WMU, it wasn't super conducive here in that first game to a good score line early on. And I would have really liked to see Miami capitalize a little bit more on their defensive positioning. They were solid the whole time. Obviously, Oam missing a little bit of a freebie there a few seconds into the game to get the equalizer. But no, I mean, Miami, yet again, really solid play here, and they were able to dig it up from the trenches a little bit. Not super able to dominate this first game, but I think if they keep this offensive pressure up, then they should be able to steamroll this series and pretty handedly take a 3-0 here. But who knows? Maybe they don't. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't want to cast or curse them, but hopefully they do get a pretty easy series here. And like I said, we can all go home early. Owam going to be getting a great kickoff and going on now with a 1v1. He is a 2s player, so hopefully he can convert opportunities like that. Not going to be able to do anything with 0 boost. Risky, a good play here, and now Bob with no boost. It's going to be sent out. This is a good position for Miami, as Sleepy does have to clear it into the corner. Owam going to be getting a good touch that's going off the back wall here. And now Risky trying to take a 50, but that's a really risky 50. Obviously not risky. That's a very tough 50 because it is just the way the car is positioned. It's positioned that the angle is going to be going mid. Okay. All right, going Owen. Do what you want, bro. That was sick. Good pass from Owam sends it straight out here in a good flick. And Bob not expecting the GOAT to get a crazy redirect there, but it is going Owen, as we have seen pretty much all this season, able to put those in the back of the net with some very flashy plays, and that is going to be giving Miami the advantage here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 4:25 left now for Miami to play with, and it's going to be a touch from Bob, pretty much straight to Risky, as he is going to be putting it down. Oh, I'm going to be going for a little bit of a stale touch here, just trying to get some pressure there, not letting Toledo take too much possession there. Oh, I'm now going to be sending it out. Going Owen here for another redirect potentially. Didn't let him cook. Didn't let him cook as much as I would have liked. It's going to be going almost, actually it is just going to be going into the net of Miami. Deja vu, anyone? As we see the ball go into the back of the net here off of a little bit of a defensive mishap here. Risky does have to make a really tough play there, which is you have to double jump backwards and basically follow it up with inverted controls to get it onto your backboard. And even then, it's usually going to bounce out into mid, where Miami wasn't really ready for it, so that was kind of doomed anyway. A good try, but it is going to be going into the back of the net for Toledo. Now, it is going to be going Owen with a great 50. Sleepy with the role of trying to get that clear. And Risky, banger shot. Who's there for Miami? It is going Owen, as we do see it put in the back of the net there. Off of a good 50. I like that positioning. Risky takes a fire shot here. It goes straight down off of the backboard, and Miami do have that second man to follow, cleaning up on some of those mistakes that we spoke about earlier with the second man positioning. I like that. They just kept second man at mid. Simple, stupid. Get it into the net, and you're going to get a goal. That's exactly what happened there, as Miami had some really good second man play there. And the third man in a good position, too. Not too far up, not too far back. Miami is going to be getting their second goal here. 3 minutes, 34 seconds on the clock, and they have some time to play with, as they hopefully are going to be getting some more in the back of the net here to really secure this win. It is going to be Owam with a good 50 there. Scythe with an even better follow. It's going Owen now, taking his own across the goal here. Owam with a good touch there, sorry. Risky now going to be getting some positioning. Goes into the sidewall here, and a good 50, another good 50, as we see Owam going to be following. And Bob the Taxpayer ready for a redirect save, but not needing to get one there. A good touch from Miami, but even better positioning there from Bob the Taxpayer. It's going to be going in the middle, and Sleepy now with a free shot. Oh, great positioning from Risky. I love that speed. Has to use all his boost, though, and now Miami in a little bit of a tough position as we see two players with no boost here. Bob is going to be sending it off the back, and this is going to fall down if no one touches it. Going Owen with a nice touch there, but he is going to be avoiding boost to do so. Goes straight to Bob. Bob going to be putting it into the corner here, and a better clear by Risky. Finally gives some breathing room here for Miami, and actually an offensive opportunity as Owam's going to be following his bounce off. It's a double commit there from University of Toledo. Owam not able to do much here. Sorry, going Owen not able to do much here, as he does have to take it off of a weird bounce there. It is going to be Risky following into the corner here. No boost, just getting some pressure, and going Owen in a weird spot there. I saw the vision. He was trying to read the bounce off the sidewall, so it would go straight up to him, and then he would be able to follow it. But that's like a 1 in 10 bounce in this game, to be honest. It's not super consistent, but, you know, a super high-level read nonetheless. Going Owen going to be getting, yet again, another weird touch, and it's just pinched back to the Miami net, where they have to do something about this. Risky now going to be putting it into the corner. It's going to be put into the middle by Bob. Going Owen going to be following, not a great touch. And Toledo really putting down the hammer on offensive pressure here. Sleepy going to get passed straight to, and Owam with an even better pass from Bob. It does get passed straight up, not able to put one on the net. Now Saucy Scythe in a weird position here as the 50 is going to go back towards the back right corner. Risky now going to be chasing, not able to get much here. Just going to be passing it basically to Bob. Owam with a good follow, not a great touch. Going to be sending it into the corner. It's safe for Miami, but not necessarily a great opportunity. It's going Owen in a good position there. Had a lot of offensive opportunity, but not a lot of boost to make it happen. A demo going to be coming out onto going Owen, and that's something we need to see Toledo do a lot more. I think if they take advantage of demos more onto Miami, they can alleviate the pressure a little bit more and ease up on the defensive rotations, which oftentimes determine a game or a goal. And so it is going to be Saucy Scythe getting a clear there. Miami now with pretty handedly pressure here. Or sorry, I should say pressure advantage, not necessarily pressure as it is cleared back. They have a good pressure advantage. They're really consistently getting shots on. They're getting plays. Owam almost with an amazing shot there. Not a lot of boost to get back. Going to be bumped in Toledo's net by his own teammate. Saucy Scythe now going to be scrambling as he has no boost here. And all of Toledo in a really rough spot. Risky with no boost going to be passing it mid. And Scythe finally alleviates some pressure, onto Toledo. It's now going to be going own, following his own here, but questionable touch there by Sleepy. I see the play, but it pretty much, usually goes into the possession of the other hand. It doesn't on that play, so good play on that. Now a shot here from Toledo, almost going to be going into the back of the net. It is going to be hit here by Owam up to Going Owen. A nice play and a fire shot there sent onto the backboard. Great speed, not the best positioning, placement there. Into the net. It is now going to be Owam chasing into the middle. Oh, and almost a great pass off of a pre-flip there. But now Miami have the role of they basically have to just grind down these 5 seconds, and as long as they don't let anything go to the wayside, third man's going to hang back, just go for 50s. Going Owen, going to be trying to put it down. And that is how you end a game 2. Putting it right in the back of the net, saying, hey, it doesn't matter how much time we have. It doesn't matter. I'll put one up. Even if the ball can't touch the ground, I'll put it right square, training shot into the back of the net, and end this game off on a high note. Great way for Miami to end that. And now Toledo have the role. They need to reverse sweep this, which is a lot more difficult against a squad like Miami, who is coming off that win of WMU and really trying to get positive in this conference. And if they win this game or this series and don't get reverse sweeped, all things put aside, then they're going to be going positive in the conference. And as long as they end top 8 out of the 16 at the end of the group play, then they will get into the playoffs, which Miami always thrives in. They're great in pressure situations, and they're pretty much always great. Not to not to hype them up too much, but no, I mean Miami did an awesome job that game. They're great on boost starving. They're also really good on offensive positioning. That second man played in a really good spot, and the third man always hung back a little bit, pretty much in the right spot at all times. And I like that. I like that Miami, even when they're winning, is still trying to fix those mistakes and capitalize in the right spots there. So Miami taking a really dominant win there, putting it in the end of the game there, which I really like. I got to say, I love that. Just adding a little flair to the end of the game and not really letting any offensive opportunities go to the wayside. As we head into this third game, I would like to see Toledo clean up their defensive positioning, and I think their offensive opportunities are a little bit weak because they're leaving that second man in a little bit awkward spots there. I mean, I can't even say it's Toledo's fault as much, not to give Miami too much credit here, but Miami's just making it really hard for Toledo to get really any offensive pressure here. And, I say it time and time again, but their defensive rotations are sometimes just a little bit questionable. What a save from Bob the Taxpayer, the goat of defense. Great waterfall save there. Just comes down from the back of the backboard. And almost all goes to Rise. Owam gets a shot on there, not able to put it into the back of the net. Owam not in a position for a redirect there. I think Going Owen a little bit more than he could chew there with that pass. Great positioning from Risky to read that pinch. Going to be getting the demo on the back wall, but a clear from Sleepy is going to alleviate some pain there from University of Toledo. Going to be sent into the mid here. And yet again, Miami, this offensive pressure is just ruthless. Going Owen going to be touching one to the side, and Owam not going to follow. It looks like another heroic play here from Going Owen is going to be shut down from Scythe. Owam now with a great touch, but an even better demo by Scythe is going to put a lot of pressure on Miami, and the back player is going to be there. It's just going to be hung in purgatory, as it is going to be scored by Bob the Taxpayer, as Miami struggled to clean up that the mistake there from that demo. And if Owam, actually I should say, if Going Owen had got that touch and cleared it out there, it would have been a lot better there for Miami. But Owam chases that, and it basically 50s his own teammate there and secures it in Miami's own net as it just, hangs in wait in front of their net. And that's never something you want in Rocket League, obviously. Bob the Taxpayer going to be getting a pop here. Going Owen going to be falling into the corner. And yet again, more offensive pressure for Miami as it goes right over the net of Toledo. A good pass, but no one there to capitalize. No one there to do anything, honestly. I think 4 people just solidly with that. Scythe is going to be passing it mid, and it's Owam going to be receiving it. Sent straight to Sleepy. It looks like we're watching kick around practice here. Into the corner is going to be Risky, putting it back into the corner. Now need a follow by Miami to alleviate some pressure here. A miss from Bob the Taxpayer. Another miss from Bob the Taxpayer. Going Owen, going to be waiting to get that 50 here. And now it's Owam going over to Going Owen. Oh, a nice fake there. And now it's a 1v1 situation. And another 50 there. Going Owen, trying to get through the whole defensive line of Toledo, saying, all right, I can take you all on. Come on, 50 me, 50 me. And finally, that third 50 doesn't go the way of going Owen with no boost. But the fact that he got 2 is pretty sick. It's going to be Owam following there. Scythe just going to be shadowing. And now Owam in a ones position, but not able to make anything out of it. Jumped a little bit too wide, so the angle was near the corner. Going Owen gets a great 50 there, but second man just a little bit too far back. I get that. It's not super easy to trust that play as second man. Obviously, you don't want to overcommit and then you throw away a goal. I would much rather lose an offensive opportunity than get scored on. So, oh, what a touch. This is going to be going middle. Wait a minute. Oh, my clip. Holy, put it on the Twitter. Fist bumps all around. That was sick. Owam with a great read there, and Risky with an awesome follow. Puts it below Scythe, but above Bob with a great bounce. And that was a sick touch there by Owam. Just a great pass and an awesome read onto the bounce there to secure an equalizer for Miami. A good kickoff there by Going Owen goes straight to Scythe. And now Scythe with some heroics. Shut down by Owam again. Owam just great at reading tonight. I mean, always a solid player, but man, I have seen him make some crazy 50 reads as they have dominated this series. And just generally, I think Owam has a lot more awareness on 50s, and so that's why he's always able to do those crazy plays like that. And more pressure here as Owam, oh, he almost had the read off the corner, almost lived up to the legacy. But Miami here going to be putting it mid, and that is not good as Scythe has a crazy shot there. Risky now going to be saving it with a great back post rotation. They're fast enough, literally just in time. Couldn't be a second later. It's now Sleepy going to be going for a 50 there, and a good read off the backboard is going to slow it down. Put it to Owam, who gets a great touch. I love that stall touch. Nice and simple. He knows that the offensive is there. Axles broken. Sliced. Tires flat. Owam. Ooh, little fake. Oh, Sleepy caught out there. Not able to get the read and absolutely crushed there with a great fake. I mean, he's backwards. He's looking around. Where's the ball? It's already behind you and in your net, bro. Minute 51 is Miami taking advantage now. 1-2. Sleepy going to be trying to get the read there, but not able to get it. Risky with a, oh, an insane shot, and Bob the Taxpayer, defensive goat. Holy, saves the top left corner shot. That was crazy. That was nuts. I don't think I would have got that. Going Owen now with the solo possession. Resident 2's player. It is now going to be going into the corner. Miami with good offensive pressure here. Toledo certainly not out of the water, and now they are as it gets cleared into the corner. Sent. We're watching Boomer Ball here. This is crazy. All these clears are pretty nuts. Now it is going to be Sleepy looking for a pass, but I'm looking for a commit there. Scythe now going to be putting it into the middle. Still has his flip, and Miami there with all the defense in the world. Risky makes a great play and reads that the flip was going to be late. Going low, Going Owen, going high. And a great pass there. It is going to be going into the middle, and a follow by Going Owen is going to be putting it in. Man, I got to say, Toledo have some great saves. I mean, this is crazy. Risky with an awesome pass there. Goes down, goes off the 50. And Sleepy, the perfect mid-net read. Risky completely lost. Not able to get the goal there with 0 boost. But it is Going Owen to clean up there as third man. Just rushes it and puts it in the back of the net. Sick play there for Miami with a minute left. And that takes the chances down of winning for Toledo significantly. I mean, it's tough. You got 55 seconds to get 2 goals against a defense like Miami. They've been saving shots, redirects, and passes all night. I mean, what can you do? Going Owen going to be putting it into the corner. Another, just proving my living example as he gets a great save there. It is going to be Going Owen getting over to Risky. Going Owen still looking to stay up here. Miami just trying to press the issue. A good way of securing a last final minute. Can be risky, but, you know, usually it's a good way to secure a final minute here, especially when you're over a goal up. It's going to be passed in the middle here, and Sleepy with a great bang. Oh, I'm not actually going to be able to get to this, as we see Saucy almost able to take a shot there. And it is Owam now just going to be putting it into no man's land. 17 seconds. Toledo need heroics to get this win here. 13 seconds left as Scythe going to be getting a touch, and not the one you want, but the one you want from Bob is there, and Scythe almost able to take a shot. Sleepy not able to put it in. 5 seconds left. That is going to do all but secure this series as it gets put into no man's land again. Going Owen, just going to be putting it down, saying, hey, let's end this series off on a high note, and that is the end of the series. I love it. Bang! I love it. Good stuff, the whole team there with some absolute banger heroics. I love that. GG, Miami take it handily. Bob the Taxpayer hanging around a little bit there. Much love, much love. Toledo, a difficult performance tonight, and Miami, great performance tonight as they were able to take this 3-0, as that's their second 3-0 of the night. You got to be feeling great. I mean, you're positive now in the ESC bracket, and you're looking at more wins ahead. I mean, obviously they have, teams like Akron to face, and Ball State, which obviously are the raid bosses of this whole conference. So it will be interesting to see how Miami does against them. But they have a lot of time before they do that. So no worries. Miami taking an awesome 3-0 win. I think the big change I saw here tonight from Miami was that they were able to put consistent offensive pressure at pretty much any moment. Their defensive rotations were good. In the first game, they struggled a little bit, like I talked about in the pre-show and the first game. They were double committing that second man a little bit and creating some tough offensive pressure for themselves. I shouldn't say tough offensive pressure. It was tough offensive pressure for themselves because that second man would follow up, like I was talking to them earlier, and it would oftentimes cause double commits, and it would cause a lot of I'm completely forgetting the word, and I have 8,000 hours in this game. Overcommits, God, overcommits as second man. And no, I mean, I think it was great from Miami tonight. A really clean 3-0 sweep. But generally, Miami, the GOATs, love it. Going on with a stellar performance tonight with a lot of very clean goals and just precision from Miami. I love it. Great. Well, hey, let's all go get some dinner. It is 9:30 here. So I'm your caster, Dutch Churchward. If you love the stream, drop a follow. Drop a little $5 to support by subscribing, I should say, for all the people who are new to Twitch. Drop a subscription. It's $5. It supports us at the program, and it shows me that you're a true supporter. Every Wednesday we have these. Tuesday is Valorant, and then Wednesday is Rocket League. Sorry it was only a one series tonight. Trust me, I would love to say, hey, be right back. We have another series, but I'm not able to tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in for our one series tonight. We do have Valorant tomorrow, starting at 8. So we will be back with that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm on the desk again, just in case you want to see this pretty face one more time. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I'm your caster, Dutch Churchward. I'll be back next week with another ESC Rocket League matchup. Have a fantastic night.